Hello and welcome to this complete Funnelish Masterclass. In this in-depth Funnelish Masterclass, I will show you how you can go from zero to expert building your own e-com funnels using Funnelish. My name is Jahin and I have been using Funnelish for last 3 years and made over 100 plus funnels in Funnelish. So if you need an expert to make your funnels in Funnelish, then contact me in my WhatsApp. The number will be given in the description. But if you want to learn Funnelish by yourself, then this is the perfect video. In this video, we are going to create a advertorial page from scratch. I will share with you every tips and tricks to build the responsive landing pages, advertorial pages, checkout pages using Funnelish. After building the advertorial page, we will go to the sales page. We will make each and everything from scratch, and I will share you how you can do it by yourself as well for your own e-commerce products. So I'll share with you each and everything I know about Funnelish after building 100 plus funnels in last 3 years. After that, we'll create the checkout page as well, so people can purchase our product with upsell, with one click upsell with our order bump as well. So as you can see, this everything, each and every steps will be responsive. So keep follow this tutorial and be with me. I can guarantee you will learn everything, each and everything need to know about Funnelish. But if you want to save your time and get these ready-made templates with one click, the page that we will build from Banyan Fix, you can get this only for 49 USD. The link will be given in the description. And also I have a template library of Funnelish. Just search for Funnelish templates, see Funnelish templates library, and then after clicking Funnelish templates library, you will find, after clicking Funnelish templates, after clicking Funnelish templates, you will find my site called CRO templates library. The link will be given in the description. In this collection of Funnelish templates, you can you can go with complete funnel. You can only search for advertorial, you can only search for listicle, or you can search by name, brand name like Blissy, like Nuru, this type of brand, what type of funnels available and what price. You can check all the details from here and you can purchase it with instant one click. And after purchasing, you will get the share link of the funnel in your email. So go look for each and every details. I have almost 20 templates listed at this moment, and it will increase time by time. So you can search with your filter as well. Like if you have a budget of $30, let's check which templates available inside $30. There is few templates available inside $30, so you can buy one of them. You can buy anything in between. You can clear this pricing. You can go with Nuru, like what templates from Nuru available. You can see there is two complete, one is complete Nuru funnel, another is advertorial page from Nuru. So you can go with brand, you can grow with what product type you have. Like if you have a product type of skincare, if you are selling pillow, if you are selling capsules, if you are selling a food products or health products, you can search by products as well. You can search by page type as well, like advertorial page, like a complete funnel like listicle, or like checkout page, which I will add in the future as well. So don't forget to check this Funnelish templates library, where you can get a ready-made Funnelish templates with 100% mobile responsive, so you can launch your next ecom funnel in just one day with your own content, text and images. The layout will be there. So now let's get back to today's tutorial and start building the Funnelish funnels by ourselves from scratch. So the first step of starting the design will be creating a Funnelish account. So you will find the link of the 14-day free trial in the description. So click the link and click this button, start free trial, and provide a email address. And after that, just make sure you verify the email, and that's all. There is no complexity and you don't have to put any credit card. But after 14 days, your account will work, but you cannot sell any product into Funnelish without paying them monthly. So you can just explore the software for 14 days for completely free, and after that as well, but you won't be able to sell any products without having their subscription. And after verified the account, you will redirect to a dashboard just like that, very similar to it. When I'm recording in 2025 March, it should be very similar. Then we have to go to funnels to start this. And then as you can see in my case there is two more funnels available because I already worked in it, but in your case it will be blank, so don't worry about it. And now we have to click create a new funnel, and after that they will ask us few things like click funnels option, but which is not relevant to us. If it is, if you are using click funnels for any reason, if you know it, then you can go ahead with it, but I will click on Funnelish plus and I will click on continue. Then they want us to give our funnel a name, and in this video we are going to clone a similar funnel like Banyan Flix from Treat Medi. So it should be something similar to your product you are selling. So you can get this ready-made template, but by one click, the link will be also in the description. So if I click Banyan Flix, I can just provide a similar name just like that. It should be something similar to your product. As you can see, Banyan Fix. So not Flix, Banyan Fix. So you can just put a name just like that, Banyan Fix, and I will click on continue. And then they will ask us what to do. Do we need to use a template? You can do that. Use one of their template, but these templates is not that good or high converting. So rather I'll chose start from scratch, and I'll click on create funnel because we want to start from zero and start building the funnels all the way. Then we can continue with the designing. So first of all, if you check any of those funnels, like these e-commerce funnels basically made with Funnelish, like Nuru did, like Treat Medi did, what they did, they are in drive the initial traffic to a page just like that, which called advertorial. Okay, advertise an editorial version of it like in the newspaper. So you can see there is most of the time there will be four step. One is advertorial, second will be the sales page, third will be the checkout page, and then there could be some upsell or downsell, and the last will be a thank you page. So in that case we will click on create new step, and then they will ask us what type of page we want to create. If there is any template we can want to pick, we can do that, but I will click create from scratch and I will click on continue. And then will ask us to choose a page type. The advertorial is a landing page, the sales page is a landing page, but when we want to create a checkout page where people will buy the product, then we have to choose the checkout page type. And for upsell we have to choose the upsell page types. Okay, buy more of your products. And the down sell page, when they say no to a previous upsell. Okay, if they don't buy upsell, this page will be showed. If they buy the upsell, they will redirect to another upsell or a thank you page. Okay, so you can see these are pretty simple. So we'll choose thank you page for now, and then they want us to give the thank you page a name. What is the name is the page title. If you see, this is the Banyan Fix is their page title for that particular case, Banyan Fix. And then there is the URL. So what will be the URL? For example, if you see in that case, the URL is banyan forward slash ps forward hyphen 2 hyphen 50. So we can give this one ps hyphen 50 hyphen this here for now. And how can we add banyan to it, like banyan forward slash this? I will show you how to do that. So for now I will click on create step to continue. And then if you click this gear icon called step setting, there is two type of setting you can do. One is, if you come to the bottom of the page, there is funnel steps, then there is funnel orders. Whatever orders will be we are receiving, the details will be there. Then there is the funnel analytics, the traffic source and everything. Then there is the funnel apps, like different types of app for different functionality. Okay, as you can see, Funnelish Pay, Pinterest, Google Tag Manager is there. And there is Funnelish automation, like what automation should do after doing a search action by the customer. And then there is the funnel setting, where we can add custom domain to our Funnelish account after purchasing a premium plan. That means currently I have a domain with myfunnelish.com. In your case that will be the same, but if you want to create your own domain, like here they are using a .com domain, then you have to buy the Funnelish premium plan. Okay, so now click in the step, and there is a setting for the step as well. So if I click on it, you will find then there, this is the setting for that particular step. Okay, so if I click on this funnel setting, if I scroll down a bit, no custom code, and then there is the share funnel link available as well. And then there is the test order, enable test order for more thing. Okay, so you can do that. And also this is the funnel URL, then this is the domain that we already talked about. Now funnel steps, if we come here and if I click on this quick setting, then there is the revision icon available as well. And if I click on apps, then as we already discussed, there is many apps available in Funnelish, like Google Analytics, PayPal, etc, okay, which we can also use for our design and for our purpose, based on whatever we need. But for this setting, as you can see, we have we can clone it, we can see the live page of it. For this we can go, and if I click on this quick action, I can delete the step, and as you can see, we can change the page type, and this is the URL currently looks like. Okay, so that is good. Now if you want to start doing the design, we need to click on edit page. Okay, now let's check this design. So you have to understand Funnelish editor a little bit in depth to make this happen. So let's see. So first of all, one of the thing that you want need to do in Funnelish, which is like, if your monitor is a bit smaller, then you have to drag your editor just like that. Okay, let me show you what I mean. Okay, so that should not be the case. Okay, so we have to work with these elements, like taking a section, and then as you can see, there should be a scroll bar. Okay, there should be a scroll bar which is supposed to be here, or supposed to be here. Okay, not sure. So the scroll bar is for some reason not working, so let's do some fixing. First of all, I will go to the page property, and there is some spacing available in the left and right corner. For example, if I click this section and then give a background color, like, let me show you. As you can see, background image, background color. Okay, you will see the background color is not taking the full width. There is some space in the left and right, because we have to click this page property, and then we have to click this padding right and left to be 0. Okay, let's make it 0 and 0, and for the top as well, let's make it 0, and for the bottom as well, let's make it 0. Okay, now the background will take the full width. Now if I click this, as you can see, now it is taking the full width. Previously there was some padding issue. Okay, so that is the thing about Funnelish. After creating the page, we need to do that. And for again, another thing is, if you go to setting, you can change the page title and give a description as well, for making it responsive, to making it Google friendly. Okay, SEO friendly thing. Okay, but it is not the main focus for Funnelish funnel. So let's focus on the thing that is more important. In that case, it is doing the design. Okay, and so now let's see what they are doing in that case. In that case, they are using a background color. So first of all, I am using a Google Chrome extension, which name is Color Picker. So I'll be use that to pick color from that particular page. So I'll click on it, and then I will click it, and then the color code has been copied. Now click on this, and then I'll go to that particular section and paste the color code that we have copied. Control A, Control V. Okay, and then if you see, we taken a section. Now we'll take row. I'll click on it, and I will take two row. That means two part of the section. One is in the left, one is in the right. So now if you check the content, then there is some design available here. So I'll click on this. It is called advertorial. And if you see what font they are using, if I click on any of these elements with this Chrome extension font finder, I can see they are using Montserrat, right? So they are using Montserrat for all the pages, I think. So if I click on this as well, this is also Montserrat. So they are using Montserrat for all the design. So I will click on this row. First we need a paragraph, then I will click Control A, Control V, and then I will click Control A, Control V, then I will click Control A, and give a color of white for this element, right? So let's give it a white. Okay, good. Okay, now you can see it is working good. Now we need to go to advanced and remove all the padding it provides, because by default Funnelish provides some padding to each and every element, so we have to make sure we remove it. Okay, so now this is okay. Now we need to click on it and give Montserrat. Okay, Montserrat, and then what we need to do is to check what type of font size they are using. So if I click on it, you can see it is 700 pixel and the font size is not given here. So for that, what we can do, we can just click on inspect element as well, and to see what is the font size they are using. So if I scroll down a bit, I cannot see anything. I think it is 18 or something like that, like 14 pixel they are using. Okay, so I can come here, control A, and make it 14 pixel, like that. Okay, that's good. So now, if we see the next thing in the right side, we have these things. One is an image of the US flag, another is a text. So if there is two elements, which is a text element and one is an image element, then we need to use a element called container. So let's see what is container. So if you click on it, you will find container. So if I take a container, I can take two box for that particular container element. Okay, and in the right box there will be an image. So I'll click on it, and I will click an image element, and then we will download that particular image, or we can copy the code of the image and then come here and input image URL. I can input the image URL. You can see there is the input of the image URL. I will click on default, and then we can just click on max width of 100 or 80 pixel, just like that, whatever suits it. Maybe this is suits it. Now we'll click on the container element. Okay, okay, so I will just click on this, and then we'll click on set fixed width, and I will give some margin. I will give some width to it, and now you can see it is gotten hidden. So I will drag my, so you can see the screen is getting cut, right? In my case, so it is based on whatever font you are using, whatever screen size you are in. So in my case, this is causing an issue. So I'll click on save changes, and I will click on command minus. Okay, control minus, command minus, to get the full fledged width of the section. So now you can see this is the width I have taken. So now let's make it a small, something like this. And now for container, let's remove the margin, and for the image, let's remove the margin as well. Okay, and for this, let's take this paragraph. It is the same size at the advertorial, and for advertorial we have used the bold. Now let's click on the now okay, now let's click the paragraph and click and duplicate clone of it, and then drag this paragraph to this element. Okay, and now let's make it left align. Okay, just like this. Okay, so let's click on control A and make it something like this. So it is not working. So let's click add elements, let's click paragraph, let's make it white. Okay, so let's put Jahin. Now let's make it left align, something like this, right? Now let's give it the margin 0, and also move the padding. So now the text will be trending in the US. So now let's click here, control A, control V, and now this should be good, right? This should be good, but there is some spacing in the top and bottom. So we'll click on the section, and then for the section we'll give top padding 10, bottom padding 10. Okay, and here in the container, in the text, we'll give margin right like this, 10 pixels. So there is a gap between the text and the image. Okay, and the image section should look bit higher. So I'll click on this and these elements, and then go to container, and then we can make it 50 pixel. Okay, then it will look good, I think. So now for this, we need to make it 14 pixel as well, 14 pixel. Okay, so I think I have make a mistake. So let's click in 14 pixel. Okay, good. Now let's click this container box, and now let's click this container box and make it center align. Okay, so this will be good. Okay, so now it's looking good, perfect according to the image. Now if I click save changes, and if I want to preview it, you can see this is looking good like the example website, like, right? But I think the text size is bit larger than this. We have given I think 16 should be given in here. I think 16 should be given as well, so it could be larger than this. So now if I refresh, it is larger. Okay, now it looks too much large. That's okay, that's okay, no problem. Now let's move to the next section, which is this one, with this text. So if I click on inspect, and if we see the design, as you can see, there is a spacing, everything is going on. So if I click on it, there is 10 10 5 5, and then there is a border as well. So the for the border, we have a border color of this with border width of 2 pixel. Okay, so now let's click on this new section, and then we need to click on one row, and that will be good for this, because one row is good enough. And within the row we need to take a container, and within the container there will be an image and there will be a paragraph. So if I click on it, and if I click on inspect, if I click on inspect, we can go to the background color, we can click on it, we can click on this, and then we can just copy this code from here. And now if I go here, I can click on the row, I can click on the row, I can go to the background color, I can click on Control A, Control V. Okay, and then I can click on plus, I can click on the container, and then there should be two container box, right? And for then I will remove the margin of it. And then for the left container, I will go with set fixed width, and I will go with 30 pixel or 50 60 pixel. And then there will be this image here. So I'll click on the plus icon of the container box, and I'll go with image, and for image I will remove the margin as well, and then I will paste the URL here. Okay, as you can see, this is the image, and if it is looking too large, we can reduce the size, right? We can go with default, and then we can give a max width, okay, like 30 40 pixel. Okay, that's good. And then we can make it center align just like that. And then if we see there is a padding available, so I will go to the row, and then for this row we'll go to the padding. For the padding we'll click on top top uh, top padding 10, bottom padding 10, left padding 10, right padding 10. Okay, that's it. Now there is this headline. So if I copy it, let's see what is the font size. 20 pixel Montserrat. So I'll click on it, I will click on paragraph, and then I will click on Control A, Control V, and then I will click on Control A, and then I will click on Montserrat. Okay, Montserrat, and then I will go with line spacing of 1.3, and I will make it left align as well. And then there it is, how many it is, 20 pixel. So it is already 20 pixel, and as you can see, this is looking good, right? It is looking good. And for the paragraph, let's remove the margin, and for it let's the padding. But for the padding, I don't think it should be removed, right? For the padding, yes. Okay, let's click on this, and then just go to padding, and let's give bottom padding 20 20. Okay, and now that's it. And then there is some more work we need to do, is giving the border width 5 10, and then there is the margin, right? And then there is the border width, border color 2 pixel. And then we need to go to the copy, and the copy the code from here. And if I come into this row, I can go down and click on border, I can click on border width of 2 pixel, and then the color should be Control A, Control V. This should be the color. And then there is some border uh, radius. Okay, so we need to go and give some border radius, and the border radius should be 10 pixel. Okay, 10 pixel, and you can see now it looking very similar to whatever we have in the top, right, in this example page. But if the design, if this is too much space, then you can remove a bit of the space just like that, and then you can click save changes. And that's how we make the first two section from this example page, right? One is this headline, and then there is this one. And in the next video we are going to continue to make mobile responsive version of this two section, and also we are going to continue to make this layout. We will not make the whole page with all contents. I will give you the context, and similar with this basic fundamental, you can clone or copy all the pages from this example site. So let's continue with the design from the very next video.